Megan Heidelberg and Jamarcus Gaston from Your Carolina every weekday morning at 9. We put together this little sizzle for you from some of our best guests of the week. I'm still sore from one of them.
I know. Elizabeth Colen put us to work with Move It Monday, and also a new bar, tavern, sports bar that's opening in downtown Greenville. We got a preview of it. Enjoy the sizzle, everyone. So the new restaurant opening in downtown Greenville this week. Greenville Drive owner Craig Brown and the owner of Table 301, Carl Sobocinski, teaming up to bring a sports bar right in left field of Floor Field down there. And it's your time to shine, you lefties. It's a spot that's right outside the left field at Floor Field. I stopped by yesterday to get a look at the menu that has something from peanuts and Cracker Jacks to ice cream sandwiches.
You're at Lefty's West End Tavern down in the west end of Main Street, outside of left field from the Floor Field. Anybody that's a lefty, we got the left-handed seats at the bar reserved for lefties. We did our mugs so they're branded to hold in your left hand. I think the atmosphere is going to be welcoming, no matter whether you're coming to watch the game, you're just joining a group of friends, you're coming for a business lunch.
Lefty's is handcrafted versions of the favorite comfort tavern sports bar food. We've got our smash burger, we've got some beef nachos, chicken nachos, we've got a crab pretzel made with a nice Bavarian pretzel. We also got a big pretzel that has a beer cheese dip, kind of your usual suspects, We've got a club sandwich and we've got a couple of different versions of hot dogs. One of the fun things that we've got on the menu is we're going to have a monthly rotating hot dog that is a tribute to the Major League Baseball parks and their coolest dogs that they run there. So we'll do our version of that, not exactly, but pretty close. We have great homemade desserts as well.
We have not done a sports bar at Table 301, but all of our people have a favorite team that they follow. And after work, even if a chef is making creative or fancy food, they just want to eat comfort food and they want to eat good quality comfort food, and that's what Lefty's is.
Pro tip, get the General Tso's cauliflower, the best thing on the menu. Lefty's West End Tavern, where everything is always right, officially opens on Thursday. Located at 941 South Main Street next to Floor Field, Greenville Drive Stadium. It'll be open for lunch and dinner, and no reservations are needed. Something cool that's happening there, Lefty wants you to literally hang your hat at the tavern. If you bring a hat and sign it, they will hang it from their ceiling. The Your Carolina leader was the first one dropped off yesterday, so look for it when you're visiting there starting on Thursday here in the West End of Greenville. And do you know a person active in their community and helping others? Nominate them for the Caring for the Carolinas Community Service Hero Award. You can do that right now by visiting our website, yourcarolina.tv. It's under the Community tab.
Zip Trip season is back.
Featuring a different local city or town.
From the cool stories, the food, the shopping, and of course, all the awesome people.
You never know what we'll get into. Join us each Friday morning here for a Zip Trip.
9 to 10 on Your Carolina, brought to you by Eagle.
Renowned local artist Rick Standridge brings his pieces to life by channeling the energy of the subject, truly diving deep into the core. From his founding of the South Carolina Children's Theater to his work being featured and showcased at galleries across the Southeast, we're truly lucky to have Rick Standridge here in our community, and we have him live and in person in studio.
Yay.
Rick, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Anytime we get a Rick sighting, it makes us so happy.
Listen, I am flattered, honored to be here on WSBA with you, always on Your Carolina.
Of course. For folks who are unfamiliar, I mean, you are, when you think of art in Greenville in the upstate of South Carolina, you think Rick Standridge.
And I'll take full credit and responsibility for all of the fallibilities that go along with it. Yeah.
No, let's start just by talking about what you're standing next to.
Yeah,
this is just, I mean, it makes you think of so many emotions and thoughts.
Thank you, Megan. I started a self-portrait series, and I started before COVID. This was right as COVID hit the scene. So the green marks here are allegorical for the nursing staff and the medical staff. We didn't know what the monster under the bed looked like. Right. So if this resembles a little bit of that kind of monstrous look, that's why. And it's called Blood Red, R-E-A-D. And I think this 18th century frame that was bequeathed to me by my sister works very well with it, juxtaposition.
It's just so dramatic, and it is. It's like COVID was scary, especially in the beginning. We didn't know what we were dealing with, and this kind of gives you a bit of, And
it forced us to have that introspection. Like, I wouldn't look at that and say that's a self-portrait by Rick Standridge, but it forced us all to kind of have that introspection of who we are as people.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And I think all art does that, whether it's a self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh or Rembrandt or anything. It becomes you. It's a mirror. Right. It's not about me, Jamarcus. It's about you or Heidi, whoever's looking at it.
Well, lucky you have both of your ears on that.
I do have one.
There's that. And we have a couple other pieces that we want to take a look at. Maybe something that you can give us a little rundown on. Lark Ascending.
Lark Ascending. Lark Ascending was painted before Floyd, before Black Lives Matter. It was one of those things that just came to me. I built those wings there, hired this young kid to model for me. That's painting 6 foot tall by 4 foot wide, oil on canvas, and I want it to go to the mall, to the National Museum of African American History there.
That's
So we're working
it's
on that.
beautiful,
Thank you,
right?
thank you.
I think we have time for probably one more. Dancing with Spheres.
Dancing with the Spheres, yes. You know, I paint to music, Marcus, and so
Yes.
Jamarcus, excuse me, and so that's what that's about. You see the rhythms, you see the patterns, and there's a lot of mathematical sequences in this piece.
I mean,
too.
don't give us like a sequence of any type when it comes to math.
Oh, yeah.
We don't do that.
I will fail every time.
Yeah, but your process is very interesting for anyone that's ever seen you work, and people can make an appointment to come and visit you in the gallery.
Yes, my gallery's open from 10 a.m. to 4 and by appointment, and it's on Bramlett, so it's not far from. It's not in West Greenville. It's in the Wild West Greenville.
Wild West.
Wild West. And I have my classes too.
Yeah, tell us about these classes.
Yeah, the classes, I have an abstract class coming up in August 25th through the 29th, figure drawing and painting class coming up the 22nd and the 26th. It is a wonderful way to just get reacquainted with your creative self. It's not about creating masterpieces, you know. So I will ask the whoever's there as students to paint. You're going to paint for the first 45 minutes with your non-dominant hand to get the ego away from it. You know what I mean? We got to get that out of the way, and then we can start making some things like a child
we are
would.
strongest with what we know, but then or at least we think we are.
Well, yeah, we think we are, but if we get rid of the ego and get rid of what if and what are they going to say in commerce, then suddenly something emerges as beautiful as what a child would make.
So sign up for those
love
classes.
that.
They go real quickly. So if you're interested in it, give Rick a call. Go to rickstandridge.com for more information to find out where he is, and just read more about him, more than we can ever do in a 4 or 5 minute segment here on the show. rickstandridge.com is the website, and we'll put all that information for you at our website, yourcarolina.tv. Rick, always good to see you. Thank you for all that you continue to do for this community.
It's
We
always a
appreciate
pleasure.
it. Yes,
Thank you.
of course.
Well, are you looking for a gorgeous place to get your nails done? We have found it in Spartanburg, Exotic Nails and Spa 3. We have got Miss Anna Marie here. Girl, your place is so pretty. From the lighting to the flooring and, of course, all the nail salons. How's it going?
It's good. It's good. We've been doing good. It's been picking up day by day.
I love it. So we opened up in April.
Yeah, April 28th.
And tell me, when you come in here, because we've been in here and, you know, some people have already made reservations. Some just walked in and said, ooh, I want a pedicure. I kind of like that it's
you can do either one. We can do either one walk-ins, or you can make appointments ahead. You can call or even book online. And you can request certain nail techs if you need it.
I love it. Tell me about all the services that you offer here.
We offer different nails. So like there's tap gel, there's gel X, there's dip powder, there's also actual acrylic. There's so many different designs.
Okay, look at yours. I mean, are those like custom?
The acrylic, Cindy does them, the owner, yeah.
Oh my gosh, y'all, they are so pretty. And you kind of do something too. We saw like it's like a VIP. You use some hot stones.
Oh yeah, on the pedicures we have different kinds of pedicures. There's some basic ones to very luxury with like the steamers. They do hot stones, different kinds of scrubs, lotions, and all that CBD products and everything.
Oh, I like it. So it's not just coming and getting your nails looking all good.
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
it's
do everything. We do
experience.
waxing with eyebrows and lips, chin, all that too.
Okay, let's talk about maintenance. For people that, you know, have been coming for years to do that, they know all about how it works. But for someone that's like, okay, I want to do it, but am I going to have to like maintain it every 2 weeks or every month? How does that work?
It depends on what you do and how, you know, how well you take care of them, and also what kind. But most of the parts I usually do like every 3 weeks. You come back, do some nails again.
Okay,
like
any other,
fillings.
I love that. Any other tips you want, you know, our viewers watching, because everybody wants to know, like, you know, the newest place and a fun place that you can feel welcome.
Yeah, we are very welcoming. You could come on in. We'll help you with anything you need. You know, we'll show you the different kinds. Some people prefer different things, more organic or natural for their nails, like tap gel. But there's different ones, and we'll help you figure out what you like better.
I love it. Well, you have nailed it again with just all the aesthetics alone. So everyone hard at work here. Can't wait to give you a better look. Again, just opened in April. Gorgeous salon. And Jamarcus is located right next to one of your favorite stores, Suit City. So a great mark for you. Y'all come by, you see all the information on your screen. Thank you so much, Anna
You're
Marie.
welcome.
It's time for Move It Monday. We've got Miss Fit One, Elizabeth Colon, who is nice and refreshed after a great visit to Mexico.
Sayalita, Mexico.
Bringing that fire back to
Yes.
us. I love it,
Just a
y'all.
little sabbatical. We like it.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, it's a small ball, but you're saying, big burn, small ball.
Super
big
soft,
burn.
too.
And it's very soft.
I'm
and
like, am I
that's
gonna
what,
break this?
Yeah, be gentle, be gentle.
Don't use my thunder thighs on it.
That's really what we're gonna do. So this whole summer I was in Sayulita, so far, and so I did a lot of Pilates.
Yes.
So I'm gonna bring back a little Sayulita Pilates to you guys.
Okay.
We'll
I'm
take
gonna
it.
take
All
off the
right.
heels so I
So
can
you're gonna
get
put your
into-
ball. Oh, get ready, girl.
Yeah, girl,
Okay.
come on.
So you're gonna put your ball right above your knees,
Okay.
and we all know the
Oh,
girls.
above the knee. Okay.
Right above the knees, right?
Okay.
So
Yep.
hold it together, and then we're gonna do a squat, right?
Okay.
And then come back up.
Okay.
It's no
Okay.
big deal, right?
You can feel it though.
Yeah. You
So
gotta be
keep that ball
squeezing.
there, right? So
Yeah.
you're gonna do about 10 of those,
Okay.
Okay.
and then hold the squat, and then squeeze. Squeeze.
Squeeze that
squeeze,
ball.
squeeze.
Yeah.
Squeeze. Oh, we're doing the pulse.
I'm
about
feeling it
30
right
se-
here. Where do y'all feel it,
I
Jay? Do
feel
you
it
Right
my
on the
butt.
inside.
Yeah.
That machine you use at the gym that's a little
I feel like
suspect.
we
in
all
the-
use it.
we're
Yeah.
all feeling it in different
Different
places.
spots.
You felt it more booty. I
Right.
feel it right here, outer quad.
So make sure when you're doing that squat, your chest is up.
Okay.
Up.
Okay.
It's like chair pose.
Right? Chair pose, but then you're gonna just squeeze for 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
And then once you get done with that, you're gonna do it about 3 times.
Okay.
So you do feel it, your whole,
Your legs on the inside.
and
Yes.
that's my favorite part to work out, because that's my worst. I hate my
Right. You
inner
don't want a
thighs.
little squiggly.
Okay, so that one, and then we're gonna go down and work our abs.
Yes.
Okay, because that's
Because it's summertime.
It's summertime.
Yep.
I mean,
Okay.
do you need abs in the
I'm
winter?
gonna lay this way.
You do, but you don't see them.
You don't see them? They undercover abs.
Right, undercover.
All right, and so what we're gonna do is just go down
Okay.
and tap.
Okay. They call these like
tap.
a little
And
Russian
so the
twist.
difference from doing this, right? You know, I want it to stay out long.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
feel the difference?
Yes.
You can, oh, yeah.
OMG.
It's like all the bad parts
Your
of your
back.
abs. Yeah.
So, you know, Marcus got his feet up.
I mean, I'm just used
say,
to doing
yeah.
this in yoga like that.
See?
When you do your little.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
the good thing about it is you can modify, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And I did it the modified way. You know, I just turned 53, so I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do it
God.
the
Go off.
I'm gonna do it the old person way.
We can only hope to look like you.
And if it like hurts your back, then you
Make
need to
sure you're
modify, 'cause
going
it
down
shouldn't-
too far.
It shouldn't hurt your back.
Right.
doing this.
Yeah. So you want to make sure if you just feel the engagement of your core.
And I like it too because it also gets the hip flexors involved. So anyone that's got some tight hips.
Yes, it's very important. And the ball is soft, right?
It
Yeah.
is.
And you can make it any size. You can make it a little bigger. You can make it a little smaller. But you want to make sure you are really holding it tight.
Holding it tight.
All right, so we're going to do some bridges.
Oh, I love this. Okay.
Now lay down.
Move my battery pack side of the
I
way.
know I had to put it on the side. So we're gonna go up for 4, like up, 2, 3, 4, hold.
Oh, we holding.
Oh
Down, 2, 3,
Slow
4.
movements.
Yes. Up again. You got it, and make sure you're engaging.
Oh yeah, the
Those
booty
thighs
and the
go
hip
down.
flexors.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then you're gonna do that for about 10 times, and then of course you're gonna go up, 2, 3, 4. Hold.
While squeezing.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
Yeah.
Now you should be able to feel this all in your
Oh, you feel
abs,
it.
Oh yeah.
everywhere. And done.
And if you don't feel it, jack yourself up a little bit higher. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
That-
That means it's you're too
Yes,
low.
you don't want to be this.
Yes, no.
You want to
wanna
get
really
that. You want
press
to be able to.
up.
My trainers would all be like, "Can I slide?"
I
this
know,
in?"
yeah. And I used to cheat. When they come by, I'm like,
But, ooh, but
Yeah, real quick. I'm gonna say, look, I've been high the whole time. I've been high the whole time.
so when you put that all
right, let's put it
together,
together.
let's go from the
All
top.
right.
Are we ready?
Let me make sure I got all my things.
All your things.
Look, the women jumped up. He's
I know,
like,
Jamal's like,
I
I need
got
my
stuff.
back. I need my
you guys.
packs. I need all my packs.
All right,
All
so
right.
we're gonna do 5
Okay.
on each one,
Yeah.
5 and home. All
Yep.
right. We can get in that position.
All right.
And let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze.
And while we're squeezing, y'all can visit Miss Fit One's website, MissFit1.com. It has all of these movements. It has more ideas. Elizabeth is amazing, giving us great workouts every Monday.
I'm squeezing.
Me too.
Yes, we just holding and holding.
And then up.
Yes.
You're
Now,
the
dear
best.
commercial, we're gonna finish it up.
Brand new micro bakery in Anderson. We have Jennifer Weeks here to tell us more about a Bakewell shop. Thank you so much for joining us, Jennifer.
Good morning.
Girl,
Thank
these
you.
look delicious.
I know.
Oh
It's no
my
debate for
goodness.
you about what a pastry is, but for us, we're like, is it a cake? Is it a cookie? Pastry.
A lot of butter.
A lot of butter and a lot of love.
A
right?
lot of butter, a lot of love.
Jennifer, I love your story. Like, you started out in the healthcare industry and you decided, I'm done with that. Let me go and follow my passion, something I really enjoy.
Exactly. So baking has always been a hobby for me. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. But over the last few years, it's really developed into a true passion and really just enjoy making product. I love the science behind it. I love the history behind it. And then watching the joy, as people,
Take
eat
a
those
bite or
pastries.
see it and they're like, oh, I can't wait.
Yes, exactly. It's so fulfilling.
And where do the recipes come from? Are they family-based or did you come up with them on your own?
Some are family-based, but a lot of them are steeped in European tradition.
Yes.
So, croissants, the Bakewell tart itself as well, that came out of Bakewell, England. But a lot of them are steeped in tradition, and then I like to add a little more contemporary spin on things as well, changing flavors, using local goods, that kind of thing.
I love it. Well, tell us a little about what you have here.
Great. Well, I brought 4 different types of croissants. Our croissant process, it actually takes 3 days to make the croissants.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh. Y'all, when you eat a croissant, appreciate it much
I didn't even
more.
know there were 4 types of croissants. So
No.
Oh, well,
breaking
there's
news.
more. There's more.
Yes,
But
I love the one with the almonds on top.
yeah. So almond croissant, a plain butter croissant, then I have a ham and cheese and a chocolate. I've
Yeah,
also
there's ham and cheese in there.
Oh my gosh. So a little bit of savory for the folks. I'm a savory person.
Exactly. Yeah, you've got to make sure. I think that's so important to make sure that whatever sweet tooth or non-sweet tooth, you're making sure that everybody gets what they need to feel nourished, feel fulfilled, feel loved. And I also brought a Bakewell tart. So when you think of the Bakewell shop, the Bakewell tart actually originated in Bakewell, England. It was a cook who actually made a mistake with a recipe, as most great recipes in food come from.
And then genius
Yes,
ensues.
yes. So it's a pastry crust with a raspberry jam and then an almond cake on top. It's delicious.
I mean, it looks beautiful. I wish people could see it from the top too, because it's just art put
Yeah,
together,
here,
which
look.
is beautiful. Take a look at
Yeah,
that.
did you see
Yeah,
Jennifer
I'm
flips?
like,
I was like, I'm not gonna drop it.
Now, Jennifer, tell us how we can take advantage. Starting this Saturday, you're going to be serving out of the window at Carolina Barn House.
So Carolina Barn House is a small business in Anderson, and they have a location in Greenville as well. But they had the forethought to think about some space that they had within the building with a walk-up window, and recognizing another small business trying to get started and tasting some of my goods as well.
Yeah.
Said, we have an opportunity, let's collaborate together. We're open in the evenings. You probably are going to be there in the mornings. So let's work together. So yes, every Saturday we'll be bringing our baked goods over to the Barron House and working from, the window will be open from 8 to 12. You can walk right up and purchase goods. And then in the future, we'll be having also an online order, a pre-order system too, so people can just come and pick up their goods.
Because I
as
think
well.
after the segment, people were like, I'm going to get
I
those
need that.
orders in.
It smells good too.
Smells
Can
great.
you? I mean,
Yes.
yes.
So 115 Federal Street in Anderson is where Carolina Barron House is. So
Correct.
go there 8 until noon starting this Saturday. And you'll be doing that every Saturday.
Correct, yes. Any other updates will be on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and then on our website as well.
Awesome. Time for us to head out into the community.
And meet this month's Community Service Hero.
So excited to learn that I had been nominated for this wonderful award and that I had won, and a great friend of mine actually nominated me, which was Tessa McCurry, and she's a nurse that I worked with for many, many years, and she and I both share that we have been diagnosed with MS, and we both watched each other's battles over the years, and of course I still work at the hospital, and they take great care of me. I get an IV once a month over at the Gibbs Center here in Gaffney. I do to. And I've started through the Scouting of America, it's called the Medical Explorer Program at the Gaffney Hospital and at Union, and that's students ages 14 to 21 that are interested in the medical profession. We meet at the hospital once a month, and I bring in different people for them to see whatever their interests are. So that's really, I just love working with Spartanburg Regional just because they support me in everything that I do. My great friend Terrence Fratchford was a great part of the community with me, and for the last 20 years, if you saw me, you saw him. And we just love Gaffney, and we just always love sharing different events with the community and trying to organize different events for the community together. So I really do miss Boo. He passed away this past year, but his spirit, his love lives on through us.
Congratulations to our winner.
And thanks to our sponsors.
Caring for the Carolinas, made possible by Ingalls, Bath Fitter, Davis Services, and Mattress Max Furniture.
A local robotics team with the South Carolina State Championship and a 3-time VEX World Championship qualifiers on a larger mission to make sure those that are in our area are able to get access to all those STEAM programs. They're going to DC to advocate for that. Today we're joined by Peter, Colin, and Lakota from the Wigglebots from Spartanburg to tell us more about what they've been doing. Good to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you guys have been in the studio before. First of all, introduce us to the Wigglebots. How did you guys come together as a team?
So we are 8926W, the Wigglebots. We are from Spartanburg, specifically from Burns High School. So we actually started this team. It's kind of like an independent team. So I'm the founder of the team, and I actually recruited Colin and Lakota from Burns, and we've been able to create a super powerful and competitive robotics team.
Yeah, a state championship under your belt, and you've been a 3-time qualifier for the World Championship, and each time you went there, you brought home an award as well?
Yes,
Tell
sir.
us about that. Brag on yourself a little bit.
Yeah, so this year at the state championship, we actually got 3 of the 4 highest awards that you can get. We got the tournament champion for winning the game itself, skills champion for winning the skills challenge, and then the design award, which is the 2nd highest judged award.
Congratulations. I would say that you guys are doing well. We're taking pictures of you guys in action, whether it's with kids at the South Carolina School for the Deaf and Blind or going to DC to talk to lawmakers about the importance of STEM. Talk about some of the things that you guys do outside of building these cool robots and putting them in action and competing, but making sure that other kids have access to it as well.
So one of our largest things on this team has been outreach. So we kind of started with going to or hosting girl-powered events. And we went to local middle schools, and we were able to teach a basic STEM curriculum in order to get young girls excited in STEM.
Yeah, and so talk about Lindsey Graham is one of the pictures I saw there, Senator Lindsey Graham. Talk about some of the things that you mentioned to those folks about why this is important.
So all 3 of us are part of SASA, which is Student Advocacy for STEM Education, and we all went to the NAC this past June, and we talked about the NDA and NDA amendment to Senators Tim Scott, Lindsey Graham, and also our House of Representatives member William Timmons, and they were really great. They listened to us.
It's a good way to kind of see that lawmaking and the legislation process in action of saying if you want something changed or amended, you got to have that face-to-face meeting. So
yes,
I'm glad that you guys are doing that and really fighting for these STEM programs because obviously they work with the overall education and skill building as well. Let's talk about the robot that you guys have here and some things that you've programmed it to do.
Yeah, so Peter, if you want to run the intake really quick. So we've spent about a year building this robot. That's one of the things it can do. The main goal of this game is to take these rings and load them onto a few different stakes, one of which being these mobile goals. So we've got the intake here that'll bring the ring all the way up through the system and then into that thing. Normally
and
you're driving
such a simple process, but I'd imagine creating this is not a simple process. How long does something like this take?
So when we began, we actually made this in computer-aided design, which is pretty much just designing it on a computer entirely. And so that process maybe took 1 to 2 weeks, where we're able to make all of these different custom pieces, which you can see, this is Delrin, which we were able to CNC, or pretty much just cut it out of a sheet. And so that process took 2 weeks or so, and then the actual building process, it takes really a month to get the basic robot down, but what you don't see is all the fine-tuning that all of us have to do. So we've probably spent 2 or 3 more months just fine-tuning every single little detail in order to get this to the World Championship.
I can imagine. And it drives as well. It moves back and forth, so it kind of goes all over the place. So, now that's cool.
We've got the arm here as well if you want to show that off.
Yeah. And as we're doing that, what are your specific plans for the future? You guys, thinking of college in this area? Like, what are you going to do with that?
So Peter's going to go to Georgia Tech, and Lakota and I are rooming at Clemson University for engineering.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Before we go, we do have to point out your biggest team member here and the inspiration for the name of the Wigglebots, and that is Wiggles here. And Peter, is this your dog?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about Wiggles.
So Wiggles is actually a foster dog. So he actually showed up around 4 or 5 years ago during COVID, and he just appeared on our front doorstep. And ever since then, actually he got his name. His real name is Houston, and he got his nickname Wiggles because whenever he sees someone that he likes, he shakes so violently, he's like he's wiggling.
Well, we love that you guys have that support from Wiggles here, and congratulations to the Wigglebots of Spartanburg, and come back and see us and share those awards that are sure to come continuously. So we appreciate it, guys.
Will do. Thank you for having us.
Thanks, Wiggles.
Well, so many great stories. And of course, you can see them live if you join us every weekday morning at 9 o'clock or visit our website, yourcarolina.tv. And I cannot wait to go to Lefty's.
I know. The cauliflower is the best thing on the menu.
Really?
Surprisingly enough, General Tso's cauliflower is the place to go. So that's why you watch us for the pro tips. Watch us each weekday morning here at 9 o'clock. And of course, you can check out segments from the show right here on the WSPA Plus app. We'll see you next week on the YC Sizzle.